Hey everybody, welcome back to Everyday Art by Brittany Gunter. I again apologize for the sound of the heater. Hopefully it won't be too loud. So this is another one of the wooden plaques. I've covered the hanger and we'll sand it again once it's done. But I was not happy with this one, so we're going to do something different on it. So I got one of the cups that Catherine from One Pour Soul sent me, and I poked 5 holes in the bottom with a little safety pin, and I've put tape over it and I left it hanging over so I can pull it off. So I'm going to put the paint in this like a flip cup, and then once it's down on a bed of white or black paint, then I'll pull the paint off and it should flow freely out the base. It should give it air. So we're going to try that. I'm trying to use the rest of my bottles of paint that I mixed up months ago. So it's, let's see, I'm going to do a black base because the colors are red, yellow, and metallic gold. So I'm just going to kind of pour a base. Make sure I cover it. I may have to put a little bit more black on just to make sure that it's covered good. But it will flow this way anyways when I add the other paint on it, so it should be pretty good either way. Center it. Try to pull it over these edges real quick. Okay, wipe my hands off. Okay, and then the colors to put in here. I'm going to do yellow first. There's no silicone in any of these colors. Probably put too much yellow in there. Because this is a small board. A little bit of red and a touch of the gold metallic. All of these paints are Artist Loft Flow Acrylics. It's a mixed 1 part paint, 1 part Floetrol, and that's all that's in it. I'm going to have to do the flip cup fast because I have the paint here. So, okay, and then I'm going to just pull that off, and it should move, or maybe not. Lift it up a little and see if that works. Interesting that it didn't want to move on its own. I see it moving some now, so we'll just kind of give it a minute and see. I'm going to put a stick under it to kind of tilt it a little. Okay, well that didn't work, but we're just going to kind of open it up a little at a time. Where it's still touching the paint, but it just opens up. I'm just going to slide and do that because there's, you know, it wasn't working the other way. I must need to do bigger holes next time. Okay, and then I'm going to torch it. I'm going to take this stick out from under it and let it kind of move on its own for a moment, and then we'll tilt it. trying to keep my hands out of the way. But still keep it to where you guys can see. Okay, pull it back this way some. And then I'm going to tilt it back up that way. A little more. I'm going to turn it. There's this little spot that doesn't seem to be holding paint that I'm going to try to tilt. Okay. I don't know that I'm happy with that, but there's too much paint on it, so I am going to have to tilt it a little more, and then we'll torch it again and see. And if I don't like it, then we will change it up some. Okay, I'm gonna wipe my hands off and torch it again and see if I want to pour over it or not. Okay. There's no silicone, but we do have some, the gold is a metallic. Okay, so I'm going to let it sit for a second. I do see a lot more cells right here and right through here. But I really don't see anything like major about it that I love. So we may do another flip cup over it. I'm going to slide my chair back for a second. And I'm going to turn the light on because I forgot to. So that maybe you guys can see a little bit better. Fix your angle a little. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to leave this and let it do. I'm actually going to give you a close-up real quick. And then if we decide to repour, it'll be a different video. So here it is. It's got what looks like a mountain range right here, maybe. With some really cool cells and some smaller cells. Some webbing. A lot of tiny cells there. Oop, that got really bright. There's a lot of really tiny cells coming up right through here on the edge that I kind of like. But we'll see. So this is what it looks like. And if we decide to pour over it, we'll do it in the next video. So please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, share, let your friends and family know. If you have any questions or anything you'd like to see me pour or color combinations, just put it in the comments below and I'll try to get to everybody's pours. So thank you so much for watching and hopefully you guys enjoy.